女型の中にいた奴は今我々と同じ制服を着た。
リヴァイ兵長。いや、違う、誰だ。
Oh shit! Hello guys and welcome back to One Cineman. My name is Adam and I'm very happy to have you here today. So today we'll be watching Attack on Titan episode 20. In the last episode, the Survey Corps had captured the female Titan. They were leading her into the Forest of Giant Trees, if I remember the name correctly. And they were galloping and galloping and losing men right behind them. Eren was losing his mind over that because he wanted to act. It's just part of his personality to always feel like he's, not to insult him that he's the main character, but he wants, I feel like he's doomed with the responsibility. He feels like he's doomed with the responsibility of having to save everyone, which is how any main character should feel, really. So his comrades were dying and he wanted to actually bite himself so he could transform into a Titan. But I'm not sure he even knows how to properly do it yet. Anyway, in that moment, we had a beautiful flashback with him and his new team. I guess the closeness, what brought them together in the first place. Him transforming out of nowhere, them sweating bullets, trying to control the situation because they were scared. Fear is definitely one of the biggest theme on Attack on Titan. And it just proves again and again that as human beings, when we're fearful of something, that is the moment we'll make the biggest mistakes of our lives, things that we can't go back and change. But in that moment, they all bit themselves afterwards to say sorry as a sign of respect. I guess they wanted to kind of feel his pain or be in his shoes for a moment. And the most beautiful part, I feel, is when Eren was galloping, he was about to bite himself. The girl next to him, I don't remember her name, she had a bite mark on her hand. And he was looking at that, and that reminded him that he had to have faith in his teammates. And there was something so human and beautiful in that moment. It was really poetic. One flashback was able to give so much significance to that bite on the thumb. And I just think the writing is top tier in the show. It's even better than so many movies I've seen. And I'm a film enthusiast, and I'll be introducing a lot of movies on this channel, but I am not going to lie. This show is making me feel things that I've never felt before through live action. And I think that's why animation might be a greater medium than a live action. In some instances, of course, live action could surpass it, maybe, because flesh and bone is something unique, but animation is just incredible. I mean, how would you create a forest of giant trees in a live action film? That would take so much time to do. Not that it doesn't take any time in anime, but in anime, you could just really create a world because the skin of the characters and the trunk of the trees are made of the same material, which is drawing. But anyway, today we're watching episode 20. I'm very excited to see what happens next. And I would be very interested to know why. What was their motive? Why are they doing this? Why would you kill your own people? Because it's definitely a soldier, and I'm assuming it's Annie, so why is she doing this? If we think hard, back to episode 3, she said something to Eren that was very relevant. She said, the more you can put up a fight with a Titan, the further away you will be from them. Meaning if you're very good, you're going to be in the comfort of Shiganshina. Well, what's left of it. And you're going to be with the police, right, in the inner walls. The best ones don't go outside. And I do believe this hierarchy exists because the rich want to feel protected. The rich want the best around them in case something happens. But anyway, we'll figure out what's going on. I've given up on trying to predict what happens when I flip the next page. So we'll just have to watch. On that note, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for giving so much strength. Once again, I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. And without further ado, let's get to it. And the way she's killing them is actually ruthless. No mercy whatsoever. She kicked the freaking horse and sent the guy flying up in the sky. And I've noticed she's killing them in a way where she is showing her knowledge of the equipment. 1,000 cuts. Probably 10,000 actually.
どうだエレン見たか
Here we go. Erwin Smith. Oh, that episode is about him? There she is. The female Titan. She's literally posing like she's on a Vogue magazine or something.
超大型と同じ。
おいおさっとしてんじゃねえよ
エレン、考えるのは後。私たちはもっと奥で待機。
はい。
Yeah, listen to them. But they have faith in one another, so they're not always right. This time they happen to be right.
念には念をだ第2第3波
They're gonna open her up.
予備も使う
But technically, by piercing her like that, are they gonna kill the human inside? I mean, she is covering her neck, but what about the front and the sides? They are horrible.
それはさっきから森の奥で鳴ってる。
Oh, so they have no idea what's going on.
ですか。
They're still standing here as bait.
ミカさん、この音なんだと思いますか。森の中で大砲でも撃ってるんでしょうか。
Mikasa is like a
持ってきたようには見えなかったけどな。
woman version of Levi.
奥がうるせえな。
I wonder if they'll have a love story together.
知らない。もう訳がわからん。今何のために何してるんだ。帰れ。
Hopefully they keep their cool. Because they're still on
移動するぞアルミ
a track of keeping faith. Nothing has... Did they just leave?
コツを掴んできたみたいだ木登りがだんだん上手くなってきてるぞ
能力があるってことだ。
They're motivated.
それも個体差があるだろうけど。
今森の奥で何かやってるみたいだがなんとなく察しがついてきたぞ
Yeah, Armin could guess.
メガタ巨人を捕獲するためにもっと正確
John is not dumb after all.
奴の中にいる人間の捕獲だエルヴィン団長の狙いは
最初からそれだった。でも俺たちみたいな新兵ならともかく、長く調査兵団をやってる先輩たちにも知らされてないなんて。
私たちは団長や兵長に信用されてないって言いたいの？
Well,
でもそういうことになっちゃいますよ。
maybe it's bigger than you guys can handle.
抜いてやれ前歯と奥歯を差し替えてやれエレンの言う通りだ団長には簡単に我々を信用できない理由があったんだと思う巨人になる人間もしくはそいつに協力する諜報員のようなやつが兵団にいる
There's a mole.
お前もそう
So there are two. It's not just her.
兵団の中に
諜報員。本当にそんな奴が。
おそらくこの作戦を知らされたのは5年前から生き残っている兵だけだ
そういうことなら仕方
Yeah, because they can't be the spy if they suffer the casualties.
つまり最初に壁を壊された時に情報員が入ってきたと想定して。
じゃあソニーとビンを殺したのもそいつってことか
私、あの時団長にそれを質問されたんだ。
Who's the enemy?
敵は何だと思う
あの質問は。そうか。
あの質
Goosebumps.
投げていたら本作戦に参加できたのかもしれないな
Oh, it was a test to know who he could trust.
でもな、そこはあえて答えなかった。お前らにはそれがなぜだかわかるか？
なんで？
なんだ、わからないのか？お前らはまだ俺の域に達していないからな。
ねえ、まだリヴァイ兵長の真似しているつもり？
この世界の真相に迫れることになる。
He's not copying Levi, he's copying what he thinks Levi
ダ
is.
メだとしても人が死にすぎた。
His idea of Levi. They'll teach you.
正しいとは言えねえだろう内部の情報を把握してる巨人の存在を知っていたらよ対応も違ってたはずだお前のところの班長たちだって
Yeah, he died.
じゃあ、後でこうするべきだったっていうことは簡単だ。結果なんて誰にもわからないよ。わからなくても選択の時は必ず来るし、100人の仲間の命と壁の中の人類の命。団長は選んだんだ。100人の仲間の命を切り捨てることを選んだ。
Hundreds of people to catch one traitor.
それも今にわかるだろ
I hope it'll be worth
う
it.
スミスに人類の希望である調査兵団が託されている理由がな
確信していることがあるんだ。何かを変えることのできる人間がいるとすれば、その人はきっと大事なものを捨てることができる人だ。化け物をしのぐ必要に迫られたのなら、人間性をも捨て去ることができる人のことだ。何も捨てることができない人には何も変えることはできないだろう。
Oh, that one didn't go deep. That's weird.
もうかゆいとかあっても書けないよ。
Oh, it went in her eyes too, it looks like.
傷を塞げば塞ぐほど関節がより強固に固まっていく仕組みだ。
Oh yeah, because they pierced everything. So it will all heal while having arrows inside of it. Did they cut off her hands? What the hell just happened? She's armored. She is freaking armored.
一部の表面を硬質な皮膚で覆うことができる能力か。話に聞く鎧の巨人と似通った性質。立体軌道の白人攻撃をこのまま続ければ弱っていくのか。はい。葉っぱの用意だ。目標の手を吹き飛ばす。しかし常備しているものの威力では中身ごと吹き飛ばしてしまう可能性があります。ならば
What would we care?
切断するように仕掛けてみ。合図を送ったら一斉に仕掛ける。了解。
It's like blowing up a vault to get what's inside, literally. Protecting the back of her neck with her hands. And one on top of the other too. They're like a double shield.
ちはそんなに暇じゃないんだがな。お前はこれからどうなると思う？お前はこの状況から抜け出すことができると思うのか？
What if her partner shows up?
こっちの迷惑も少しは考えてほしいもんだ。お前は確かいろいろなやり方で部下を殺していたが、あれは楽しかったりするのか？俺は今
It looked like she was enjoying herself.
なあ、お前もそうだろ。一つ聞きたいことがあった。お前の手足を切断しても大丈夫か？また生えてくるんだろう？お前自身の本体の方だ。死なれたりしたら困るからな。
What is that silence? Is that a scream of fear? Or is that a call? Feels like she's calling out to something.
てめえ、びっくりしたじゃねえか。
断末魔ってやつですか？
Death? What?
エルヴィン、匂うぞ。方角は全方位から多数同時に。
Oh, she was calling out to other Titan.
なんだこいつら。一斉に森の中に。なんだ急に俺らを無視すんだ。
She has her own survey corpse.
こいつら全部寄稿しだったのかよ。
And they're all abnormals?
待ってください。さっきの悲鳴聞いたことがあります。私がいた森の中で追い詰められた生き物が全てを投げ打つ時の声。狩りの最後ほど注意が必要だって教えられました。だから注意しろと。いつもより100倍注意してください。森舐めたら死にますよあなた。確かにサシャの勘は結構当たる。それも主に悪い予感の時だけ。
I think that's what her commander said when they were first introduced as trainees of the survey corps. He was explaining how each person is as they were using their 3D maneuver gear. I think he said she had an unusually precise instinct. If they let her go, he's gonna kill every single one of them. 720. Oh, they're trying to liberate her. They're pulling her out. So they are connected after all. I feel like when all the Titans are gonna fall to the ground, she's gonna be able to pull herself out of this. There's no way that much commotion didn't help her out. He knows the mission is failed. But are they helping her or eating her? I'm so confused.
敵には全てを捨て去る覚悟があったということだ。まさか自分ごと巨人に食わせて情報を抹消するとは。
審議書であれだけ
Fuck, they're eating her.
このざまだ。このままのこのこ帰ったらエレンも俺たちもどうなることか。
She got away.
今はな。
The human definitely escaped, but to them she's dead because there are a lot of Titans.
ガスと刃を補充してい
But she could have pulled a Zoro.
勘が惜しい。
And what I mean is a short, I will show you guys.
命令だ。従え。
了解だ。エレビン、お前の判断を信じよう。
Well, that's unfortunate. We were so close to get to know what was going on, but it would have been too easy. Not that it was easy to get to her, but
総員撤退。馬に乗って帰れってさ。
もう終わったのか。
yeah, mission failed. They don't know a thing.
帰れる。やった。
They're gonna have a hell of a talk on their back.
一体どうなっている？
It would have been nice if Armin was on the other side. He would have probably been able to guess without even knowing who was inside.
そうだ。中身のクソ野郎がどんな面してるか拝みに行こうじゃねえか。
本当に奴の正体
I'm gonna have a hell of a surprise.
おかげでね、私たちを信じてくれたでしょ。
I think this song is my favorite. Attack on Titan. It's so smooth and beautiful song. It's the one with the violins. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
オロペトラ、お前ら二人とも初陣でしょんべん漏らして泣いてたくせに。
Who was that? They were covered up. That is not Levi. That is a freaking trap. Person was covered up. What does green mean again? That's a man. What the hell? That's the mole.
エルビー、どうしてリヴァイに補給させたの？時間がないのに。
女型は食われた。だが君は中身が食われるのを見たか？俺は見てない。
Exactly.
まさか。
ああ、以前
He escaped.
言っていた推論通り巨人化を解いた後もある程度動けるタイプだとすれば、あらかじめ立体起動装置をつけていたとしたら、女型の中にいた奴は今我々と同じ制服を着た。
リヴァイ兵長。いや、違う。誰だ。
Oh shit. That's the traitor. Oh my god.
我々兵士の中に紛れ込む。
What the hell? Who the hell was that? I mean, I think I have an idea. Something I was thinking about, not right now, but I do remember this feeling. So, I don't remember which episode it was. Probably 18, the one that starts with John whistling to get his horse. There was Armin, Dawn, and Rainer. And there are a few things that are raising red flags. Number one, Rainer was asking a lot of questions. Every time Armin had a hunch, he was very curious to know what Armin knew or what his theory was. Now, it might be pure curiosity. You know, he's still a soldier. He needs to be aware of what's going on. But his questions had a bit of suspicion in them. Like he wanted to make sure he wasn't caught. Second thing, the miracle escape. The Titan was grabbing him, was about to squash his head with her thumb, and magically out of nowhere, he escaped. And one more thing that was revealed after, when Eden transformed, picking up that spoon, Hanj ran to him. She was like, "Oh my God, can I touch your skin? Can I touch your skin?" She was acting all erratic. She touched it and said, "It is hot. It is so freaking hot." I might be wrong, but so far, I haven't seen one person have skin-to-skin contact with the Titan. She always grabbed their cables. But Rainer had skin-to-skin contact and wasn't burnt. So that would confirm not only that it is Rainer, it would confirm that he might be a Titan too. But again, if he was a Titan, why would he bother using his equipment? Unless that wasn't Rainer. That was probably the female Titan, so that was probably a woman. So she started killing people as a Titan, and now she killed people as a human. As soon as I saw the hood, I swear, you can even see it in my eyes. I felt something was wrong. Usually none of them wear the hood. Well, the only moment they wore the hoods actually was when Armin, John, and Rainer had a strategy to not be recognized. And one last thing, when Rainer was attacking the female Titan, they exchanged a look. She had that look in her eyes, like she was looking at her lover or something. And he has flirted with her before. When they were all saving the city from the second attack from the colossal Titan, they were supposed to get gas for their 3D maneuver equipment, right? And they went in that room where they shot all the Titans with rifles. And at the very end, Rainier was kind of trying to hit on Ani, you know? Um, Maybe they're in a relationship and they have common goals. I don't believe they're from the same place, but they do look similar. You know, they're both blonde, they're both very skilled, both very strong. So maybe they realized that helping one another would be more beneficial. But one thing I don't get at all, or maybe it's all the strategy, sorry, that Rainer's hitting on her and she's not, vibing with him at all. Like it shows kind of a separation. Like there's no way they're together. So maybe they're acting a certain way in front of others, like those reality TV shows. When you have to keep a secret. Like there's a secret couple in the house, and they pretend like they're not together, and the main secret is that they're married. But the last thing I don't get is how do they have access to that power? Even Eden, we don't know for sure, but we did see that dream of his where um, his father used an injection on him. But the father probably had like tests. What if he worked with the army to create a serum, just like the Hulk, and they were test subjects? And those are, I wouldn't say they're failed test subjects. I mean, they have high end powers, and I don't know if Eden has those abilities, like her being able to make her skin tougher so blades won't penetrate it, just like the armored titan. So I just had a thought. What if Raynor is the armored titan? This makes total sense. I'm thinking too much. I don't want to. I said I would give up on trying to predict future events. So on that note, I'm gonna stop any of this and just focus on the next episode because this is just all over the place. It's completely fueled like adrenaline, like one of the people commented on my page. So on that note, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Your sole presence is a gift to me. Don't forget to, leave maybe a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. None of the three. If you just want to watch along. That's the whole purpose of this. I'll see you on episode 21. Just actually, 21 is the day I was born, 21st of December. So my birthday is also coming up. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on episode 21. Peace.